Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were massive hits on the PC, and Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, a brand new game, is heading for the PlayStation 2. We talked to Interplay spokesman Doug Johns about how the inimitable Baldur's Gate gameplay style will transfer to everyone's favourite console.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on the PlayStation 2 is an action RPG. So it has elements of the RPG world like Dungeons and Dragons, orcs and skeletons and stuff, but rather than it being a hardcore stats-based RPG, it's much more action-orientated, so there's more hacking and slashing, spells that look really big and visual. It's much easier to get into and access. There isn't too much similarity between the PC and the PS2 version. Basically, Baldur's Gate, the name, is a city that's been created within the Dungeons and Dragons world by BioWare, the people, the developers behind Baldur's Gate. And that's about where it stops. The PC version is very much hardcore, lots of stats, party-based. You know, you're going to play it for like 6 hours in a night before saving it off. The PS2 versions, it's much more pick up, access it, put it down within half an hour if you want to. Much more action, much more console. There aren't that many RPG-style games on the PS2. It's much more, you know, lots of racing games, lots of fighting games, that sort of stuff. So there isn't too much to choose from. I think what's going to make it good for us is we've got the official AD&D rules, which is great to have in the background of the game. Something you're not going to see, but will affect the gameplay. And we've also got BioWare behind the game. They're a proven developer, so technically it's going to look really good. The A&D official rules being implemented in the game, it's very important on a couple of levels. One, it's good because people familiar with AD&D will like it if it's associated with that, but also to people who aren't really familiar with AD&D, it's going to have a lot of rules that sit underneath the game that you won't see but will affect the gameplay. You know, the AD&D rules have been set up and tweaked and made to work over like more than 20 years. So you know, that's an advantage we're going to have over anyone else who are trying to make their own RPG within a year. You know, we've got a 19-year advantage. As well as the one-player mode, you also have a two-player option, cooperative play. That won't be split screen, that'll be on the same screen, but as you roam around the dungeon, if you move away from each other, it'll actually start to pan out, so you get more of the screen on the screen. Obviously, it's not going to allow you to actually go either ends of these huge dungeons. One, because it'd be too small on the screen, and two, if you're playing cooperatively, why would you want to do that? So, you know, it's on the same screen and it works very well like that. A lot of the spells you're going to come up against in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance are from the AD&D world. So if you're familiar with that, you've got Magic Missile, Burning Hands, Cure Light Wounds, a lot of stuff that you're very familiar with. Magic Missile looks great, as lots of missiles come out and they home in on your enemy and they explode. But there are a few extra things that have actually been added in. So there will be new things. It's not just all the old AD&D stuff regurgitated. It's the best from that, plus a load more.